Hello and welcome. This is James, your host. Again, we are back at the California Science Center. Today we're going to go look at the Space Shuttle Endeavour, the new exhibit here that all of Los Angeles is very excited about. And I recommend coming to see it before they change the exhibit. It's going to be this way for a little while, but they are planning to stand it up and build a new pavilion around it, so you won't be able to get this close to it ever again. So come down and see it while you still can. And this is our second or third trip to the Science Center. Lots to see here and do. I really hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy today's video. So come on in and we'll see what we can find. Alright, here we go. Okay, welcome everybody. We're going to see the Endeavour exhibit today here at the California Science Center. And first part, we're going to see what they have on as part of the exhibit inside, and then we're going to go outside and see the orbiter. So I hope you enjoy our exploration today of NASA here in Los Angeles. Come on along, we'll see what we find. Okay. We're still here looking around the inside exhibit for Space Shuttle Endeavour, and behind me I hope you can see the diagram for the rocket motors. Here, these are the Space Shuttle main engine rocket motors diagram, and this is something we worked on in Huntsville, Alabama, that my own dad worked on. And we're going to go outside in a little bit and see one of the actual engine mock-ups, and I'll point out some parts on that for you. Let me show you the parts I'm looking at right now. These two right here. This one, which is the oxygen turbo pump, and this one over here, which is the liquid hydrogen turbo pump. Those are the things my own dad worked on for many, many years at Marshall Space Flight Center in Huntsville, Alabama. So we'll have a look at the actual mock-up and look at the rest of the exhibit. They've got a nice setup here, as you can see, of a simulation of mission control, and they are replaying a shuttle launch. Lots of people enjoying this. Just over here, they've got the Space Shuttle galley. And I was just telling my friend that normally when you think of the galley on a ship, you think of an area of the ship itself. Here it is from the back. This whole thing, this little module here that's about 3-4 foot tall by about a foot wide, that is the galley, the entire galley. That's where all the meals were made at this station, because of course space is a premium on a spacecraft. Let's see if I can get a look at the front. There's a little hydration station there and a small oven. And that is what they did for all their meals on the Space Shuttle. If I come over here a little bit, they've got the answer to the question that everyone always wants to know. How do you go to the bathroom in space? Well, that's how. And the Space Shuttle, they had lots of little luxuries compared to the old space program. They actually had a toilet for the first time and didn't have to wear their bathroom garments, which were you'd use a special sort of bladder that you wore for collecting urine, and you had to basically poop in a bag. And the early space flights were too short to even consider it. So this is something that does take up a lot of room on the mid-deck of the Space Shuttle, but it was the big improvement at the time. Let's look around the rest of the exhibit and see what we can find.